I'm like a young Bill Kazmaier, swollen from the juice, prima bowling in my hemoglobin, chiefing on the spruce, rockin' roll white silk.
It is Rock Review, back with another video. I know it's been quite some time, but you know, life makes you busy. Sometimes you can't make YouTube videos, but I had to come back to talk about this Avenger Infinity War trailer, which I'm sure you guys have watched about a billion times, just like I have. And I want to do a little breakdown. Maybe we can get some hints of what's going to go on. Let's dive right into that. It begins with that spinning shot, kind of like with Black Panther. I kind of showing less of a lightheartedness. You know, showing this movie is going to be now your average Avenger movie. You can also tell by that classic Avenger, sound. It's being played by like a piano in the beginning, very slow and dark, and that's another thing I think that sets the mood for this movie, that, it's going to be less laughs, more death and destruction. The first voice you hear is Gamora talking about Thanos, saying he can the snap of his fingers will destroy half the universe, which, everybody and their mother is saying that, he actually does that in the comic books, so most of you guys already know that. In the comic books, he does snap his finger and destroys half the universe with the Infinity Glove. You see Tony looking pretty scared. They're cutting it to make it look like he's talking to Gamora, but he's not. He's probably talking to Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange he has knowledge of the Infinity Stones, and I'm sure he knows about Thanos, because he knows about, everything else. He knew about Thor and Loki and, Odin, so I'm pretty sure he knows about Thanos. And like he said in the Thor movie, he keeps a track of, threatening beings that would like to hurt Earth. And then, shortly after that, you see Spider-Man put on his homecoming outfit. So he's on the side of the bus, which I don't know how people don't see. Is that, little plot hole, I thought. But, whatever. You see him swinging up. And he's probably going to hop onto that spinning spaceship thing. And they have this scene where he takes his mask off and he's flying up into space with that original costume on. I'm guessing that's from the scene. He tries to hop on, see what's going on, and it goes shooting up. And he doesn't have the Iron Spider yet, so I'm pretty sure that thing is not space compatible. And that's where you go to the scene of Iron Man using his new bleeding edge armor, which looks absolutely incredible. You see him flying up, and then his feet just turn into another booster, and then he just goes even faster, probably to save little Peter Parker. We already know he has some type of, sensor on that suit. Like in Homecoming, when he fell into the water, Tony knew what was going on, came there, saved him. So that's probably the same scenario we're getting here. Then you get a shot of the Infinity Gems that we do know about, and that's, with Vision on his forehead, and then Doctor Strange. So at least, they're just showing that to, reiterate that we know where these two are, the Time Stone and the Mind Stone. And of course, you get the shot of Star-Lord talking to my man Tony Stark, and it's not liking his plan, which is, I'm excited to see that type of chemistry on screen. It's a lot having two, that type of personality on the screen at the same time, which I watched some of the interviews with Falcon, and he was saying, he's like, you can't have more than 6 characters on set at one time because it's too much. And I hope it's like that in the movie, because I don't like when there's everybody on the screen at the same time, because I want to be able to appreciate what everyone's doing. I can't watch 15 different characters on screen at the same time, unless you watch the movie a bunch of times, which I definitely will. I know you guys will too. But they show everyone gearing up for that big war in Wakanda. They see the Hulkbuster coming through, which everyone's saying is actually Bruce Banner, which at first I was like, no, that's definitely Iron Man. But now I'm switching over. It's probably Bruce Banner, and everyone's guess with Banner gets in there and then starts getting over-attacked by all these Outriders, and then he freaks out, turns to the Hulk. Yeah, I agree with that. At first I didn't, but now, yeah, that's probably exactly what's going on in this movie. You also got the super cool scene of Thor seems to be in the area where he can make a new weapon, which I'm confused because spoiler if you haven't seen Thor Ragnarok, but he doesn't need a weapon anymore. He is a weapon, so why, waste this whole scene making a new weapon for him? I mean, yeah, I guess it's very iconic. Thor always has a weapon, but you could put something else in the scene if you want. I mean, I'm sure it'll be cool. Even if he does, everyone's just guessing he's gonna get a new weapon. A lot of people say that scene where he puts his hand up and he's summoning lightning is actually is an unedited scene. They still need to put a weapon in his hand. They think that that's once he gets it, they're gonna put that in there, kind of like the eye patch thing, where all the trailers no eye patch. You're like, oh okay, and then bam, in the movie, the man lost an eye. So that's what everyone's guessing, which I believe if it happens. Shortly after that, you see the baby Gamora. Some speculation. Oh, that's not Gamora. It could be something else. No, it's pretty much her. You can tell everyone on the whole planet is green, just like her. So that's probably when Thanos took her in. I'm wondering what he said to get this little girl to come so easily. I mean, he probably murdered her parents, but still, she just looks pretty willing. You don't see her being dragged onto a ship. So that's gonna be interesting seeing that backstory. And then you go to the Black Order being shown with Proxima Midnight has her weapon against Loki, which everyone's saying, oh, Loki backstabbed and went on their side. No, I don't think so. I think that, we've seen that too many times with this character. And they're not going to do any more backstabbing with him. It's either good or bad at this point. It was great the first couple times, but I'm thinking this is his last movie anyway. I'm going to do another video of who's going to be gone, I think, from the MCU. But I'm guessing that this is his last movie, and he is giving up the cube to save Thor's life because Thanos looks like he's squeezing his skull. I think he's just torturing him to get him to give up the cube. I don't know why he doesn't just take it, which he might have just took it, and he just squeezing Thor's head just to be like, you screwed me over in the first Avengers. You didn't win. They gave you the Tesseract, and you still lost to the Avengers. So that could be what that scene's all about. Then you see Doctor Strange being attacked, and you see the Hulkbuster getting thrown down. So it's pretty much saying that their biggest, Avengers strengths are being matched without even Thanos having to be there. So it's not looking. I mean, we all know he's not the easiest guy. He's like one of the strongest characters in the Marvel universe. And then you have to think about, Thanos himself and all of his crew. So you have to take his, the Black Order out, then him, and it's definitely not gonna be looking good with them halfway, at the end of this movie, because even though it was going to be a part 2, but now this is it, but they're going to make another one, which I don't even know what's going on with that, but he's definitely not, everyone's saying he's not going to assemble all the gems by the end, but he might, and then we'll pick up from the final part of this trailer. Is you see Spider-Man and Doctor Strange talking to each other. And I like this because if you pause it and really look, you see the metal, layers around the Iron Spider suit, and you see little blue lights. And I'm thinking maybe arc reactor powered. Those are all. He has multiple arc reactors on that thing. There's more than one light. So I'll just give you a little insight of how powerful this Iron Spider suit can be. Some people are thinking we're gonna have a Veronica scenario with Age of Ultron where the arms for the Iron Spider are gonna be sent to him. I'm thinking those things are popping right out of that cool suit, and it just looks awesome. I can't stop loving it, and I just love the scene of this Spider-Man talking to Doctor Strange. It just gives you that same warm, comical feeling that you've come to expect from these Marvel movies. That just it just shows that this is going to be a fun movie no matter what, no matter who dies and who lives, that you're going to walk out of this theater with a smile like we always have. This trailer is a 10 out of 10 for me. It looks amazing. I already bought my tickets. I got IMAX tickets. I'm beyond excited, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know who you guys think is not going to come back, who's going to stay dead, all that jazz. And I'm going to make another video of who I think's going to survive and who I think's down for the count forever, because you can't have all these guys in the MCU. We all know this. Thanks for listening, guys. This is Rock Review. Peace out.